Fabulous people, this is Jo and this is Private Practice, coming to you from a completely different setting in the Purple Co HQ today. Today's been one of those days where I've been challenged by technology, where I had to put on my big girl pants and go, this is a problem we can solve, as opposed to the 3-year-old tantrum that I wanted to have, which is, it's not working, make it work. So we turned it on, we turned it off. It turned itself back on. We turned it off again and it turned itself back on. Is my PC possessed? Anywho, I managed to hold the off button on long enough that it confused itself or got rid of it or exercised it, whatever I did. And it looks like it's going to be working. But I set myself up in this other workstation today, and I really didn't need to go and set myself up back over in the other workstation, so you get to see a whole new side of Purple Co HQ. Yay! How was your day? I got to have an interview with the fantastic Cathy Love. If you like podcasts and you like podcasts on how to build successful, thriving private practices, and you want more than just startup information, then you want to get onto Cathy's podcast. She is a smart, cluey woman. She has built big practices and sold them. She specializes in pediatric practices, but really she doesn't. She's just a cluey lady. So we did a podcast interview together today and chatted about our opinions around the growth of coaching in this space and what we can glean from it and what we found useful as people who have been coached, what to look out for. So Cathy, I look forward to seeing how you put together the show notes for that episode, because tangential might be the best descriptor of that one. Thank you so much, Cathy. That was a great experience today. I always learn heaps when I talk to you. It's just wonderful. I've had a couple of pretty awesome conversations today about business growth. So how do you know when you're ready to grow? So I don't know if you're aware, but I grew really, really quickly. My business grew exceptionally quickly and I had really high profitability. That was at 40%, which is unheard of. And then I changed my business model and I grew because I couldn't keep doing all the work. And that resulted in some infrastructure changes and some mindset changes and some revenue changes and some plateauing that I wasn't expecting. But I've had quite a few people reach out to me of late asking about business growth. How do you know when you're ready to grow? How do you make decisions about what to do next when you're ready to grow? And there's a couple of things that you need to kind of get your head around, because I really did get stuck into people yesterday about multiple streams of income and doing it when it's too soon or when you haven't got enough stability under your belt. The negative side of staying still for too long is we get bored. And a bored clinician is a disengaged clinician. And I had a great conversation with an osteopath yesterday who has been in the work for a really long time. And I picked up that she was bored, and I picked up that she needed to do some revisioning of her future and what she wanted from her practice. And one of the things she said to me quite randomly was, maybe I should go and do a PhD. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, what on earth for? There was nothing consistent in what she was saying to me. What she was looking for was some stimulation, something to get excited about, something to get passionate about, something to reignite that sense of, this is why I'm doing this. And then I've had a couple of other people reach out to me today going, Jo, I'm ready to grow. I just want to do it sensibly. I'm ready to grow, but I've got all these opportunities. How do I make sense of them? So one of the best questions to ask for yourself is, well, what do I want the vision of my future to look like? And then have someone help you reverse engineer that. Because it's sometimes really hard to go, this is what I want from a standing start, and see this great big future and these possibilities. But the gift of being able to go, what's the next natural step, is a great skill that somebody with perspective can give you. But sometimes we need to go forward and backwards at the same time. So we need to engineer how we go forwards, but reverse engineer what it is that we want to where we want to arrive or what we want to experience in our lives. So we have so many opportunities in this day and age to grow businesses if we want to grow businesses. We have so many opportunities to add new skills. My biggest learning of late has been not just financial acumen and financial responsibility in my business, but copywriting and how to write really good copy. And I love it. I didn't know how much I loved writing. Oh, and now I'm learning to write a book. New skills. But then what do I do with all of those skills and how do I incorporate that? And what's part of the bigger picture that I've got going on for the growth of not only my business, but also of myself? Because it's just not going to happen one without the other. If you want to grow a business, you're going to have to grow yourself because you don't know what you don't know. So you need to work out what it is you need to know and then work out how to know that. Maybe I've had a little bit too much coffee today. Business growth is a thing. It is a real thing. It's something to get excited about, but we can plan it. We can put stages in place and we can make sure that we're not confusing our market, and we can make sure that we've got the tools and the systems and supports in place to make it a success, because it's going to be risky and it's going to feel uncomfortable. So if you want to talk about business growth, let's talk about business growth. The business growth that's right for you and the next natural step for you, that lights me up. I get really excited by that. So I had a couple of great conversations with people about that today, and I'm really excited about new service deliveries that are going to be coming out. And one of them is meeting a service delivery need that I have been looking for 2 years. So I am really excited that someone has come to me going, do you think this will work? I'm like, oh my God, we need that. I need that. My clients need that. Hello, we need that. Okay. I want to say a massive, massive congratulations to Jill Johnson-Young, who has had her workbook published today. It's available on Amazon. There'll be a link below for you. Jill, you have worked so hard. You are the grief talker, and I am incredibly proud to have been a part of that project with you. All right, people, this has been Private Practice for Wednesday, the 11th of April, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again this week.